What's up, guys? Welcome in or welcome back to the channel. Shit. 1 second. Okay, this is going to be a general collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't force it to fit. Okay, let's get your affirmation first and jump into your reading. Affirmation for the collective, please, Spirit. I honor my inner voice. I honor my inner voice. My partner sees and values all that I do for our relationship. My partners, I'm gonna add an S at the end of that, sees and values all that I do for our relationships. So anyone you're in any type of partnerships, relationships, or connection with, right? They see and value all that we do for our relationships. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the collective's energy. Starting off with Kipper. Ooh. You got a gift incoming, okay? Hopefully it's coming from the right place, the right people, the right sources. Okay, what do we need to know about this gift? Ooh. Marriage. Great fortune in the reverse. Let's get one more card. One more card for this row, please. Toil and labor. Okay, so you have a contract coming up. It doesn't have to be a literal marriage, but it is showing up as a gift. The thing is, though, it's not going to be something that's just kind of like handed to you. It is something that you're going to have to put the work and the effort into, which is not a bad thing. They say good things come to those who wait, and it's not ever worth it if it's just handed to you, right? You always have more appreciation for the things you have to work for. So, okay, let's get one more row to wrap this up. I'm going to split the deck and pull. 3, 2, 1. I honor my inner voice. My partners see and value all that I do for our relationships. Okay, so there is some sort of gift or offer, again, being presented to you, but again, it's not an easy gift. I'm seeing not Lucinda, Ella from Ella Enchanted. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that movie, that film. I actually really enjoy that movie. It is a musical, so if you don't like musicals, then I'd warn you against it. But it's a nice movie. Anyways, Lucinda, Ella's godmother, fairy godmother, fairly, whatever, however you say it. But she gifted Ella with the gift of obedience, basically. So Ella's gift ended up being a curse because people around her wicked stepmother and stepsisters, would literally abuse that gift by telling her what to do. Ella, shut up. And even if she really wanted to speak, she'd automatically shut up, right? Ella, sit down. And even if she wanted to dance or move around, maybe she just wanted to stand up, she'd be forced to sit down because that gift made her respond and act in a certain way. So it was kind of like a gift and a curse at the same time. A blessing in disguise, if you may. Somehow, I actually don't remember everything about that, but I know she ended up being blessed in the end. She was blessed in the beginning and ended up being blessed in the end, because that's just how it is. Whatever you're blessed with, can't nobody stop, prevent, or take that away from you. And it seems like her gift got her into a lot of trouble. at times, but it also saved her and also took her down the road less traveled, literally, because other people couldn't travel it because they didn't have that experience, right? Why is this significant in your reading? That's a very good question. Actually, I'm rambling and I don't know what I'm talking about. But for some of you guys, that's how it goes with our readings, to be honest. Most of the time I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just read cards. So I just need to know what the cards are saying. That's the only thing that's important. Anyways, you have a connection coming towards you, and it seems like there's going to be some struggles attached to this relationship. That just is what it is. So on one hand, it's a gift, but it may seem like this comes with a curse too attached to it. Hopefully we can get more information on why that is and clear that up for you. Let's find out. Let's get attached to the spirit here. Marriage attached to courthouse. Great fortune in the reverse attached to the mature woman. And the toil and labor attached to courtship. Please. Okay. So in order to accept this gift, first and foremost, you need to leave a lot of things behind. A lot of things. Actually, you maybe end up losing things. I'm actually seeing a house fire. I pray to God that this is nobody's case, but obviously, you know, we live in the real world and all types of things happen. So some of you guys may have literally lost your belongings and been uprooted in a house fire or in a house disaster of some sort. And you're going to be receiving some sort of gift that helps to like relocate you or compensate you for your losses. Some of you have lost a job. I'm hearing displaced. Some of you guys are displaced. I don't really know from where or what the situation is, but this is opening up a new opportunity for you to step somewhere else, begin anew, start fresh. So you are going to be partnering up with somebody, or the system is going to partner you up with someone. That's so interesting that I said the system, because for some of you guys, you're literally going to be dealing with some sort of corporate system. For others of you, it's the spiritual system, okay? Your spiritual team coming through and partnering you up with someone, teaming you up with somebody that's going to help build you up in some way. Some of you guys could be getting married, literally, without sharing this to a lot of people. This could be a courthouse marriage, a legal marriage, but just between the two of you. I'm also getting that, like, you could be getting the key to a new home or a new house. So there's definitely something here happening with a home for many of you. You're moving. So in a move, you may have to get rid of a lot of your old things. You can't take them with you. You need new things. I'm also getting that some of you guys, you may not be getting money, but you may be getting property. You may be receiving property. So some sort of insurance payout may not be giving you finances, like direct money. They may be giving you, why am I hearing bonds? I don't even know. I'm not one of those people. I'm not hip or privy to these terminologies, but that's what I heard. Some of you may be receiving bonds or bitcoins. Others of you are going to be receiving like actual property. You're going to be receiving a home in your name or something like that. But you're going to have to move in order to get this. And you're going to have to put in a lot of work and effort. It's not necessarily coming into you easily. This move is going to be rough on you. But you're doing it for your relationship or for this connection. I just heard for love. Oh boy. Oh boy. Listen to this affirmation from the beginning, by the way. My partner sees and values all that I do for our relationship. Some of you guys, you're having to move for someone. Oh boy. Message at the bottom of the deck, pathway. You may be having to move for someone. I'm thirsty. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, you may be having to move to someone or quit your job, get a new job for someone. Yikes. I honor my inner voice. My partner sees and values all that I do for our relationship. So it doesn't seem like you're going to be forsaking yourself as long as you stay true to yourself and honor your inner voice. It definitely does seem like it's a sacrifice, though, that you're making for your relationship. Now, I'm not in a relationship, so I don't know too much about that. But I hear married people be doing stuff like that. I'm so silly. But no, seriously though, like when you're on that level of commitment, then it has to be about compromise, right? In order to make it work. As long as it's an actual compromise and not just one person constantly sacrificing for the other. All right. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder why I was channeling Ella Enchanted. Maybe I need to watch that. I'll see what it's on after I get off of here. Okay. Where do I even begin? Where do we start? How about let's get some clarity on this despair? Because this gift it has an energy of like, is this really a gift attached to it? Why is despair here? It's a new beginning for sure. Why is despair here, please? 3, 2, oh. Thank you. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Because you have to give in order to receive. So the despair is coming from the fact that you have to give something up. You can't take it with you. It can't come with you. You're stepping into a new chapter. And if you really want to be able to accept this, you have to sacrifice something as well. Oof. 10 of Wands. Yeah. I'm getting that you've already accumulated all that you needed to from wherever you were at that point before the gift came in anyways. You already accumulated everything you needed to. Or you hit all the checkpoints that you needed to. So what do we need to know about this gift then? What can you tell us about this gift? Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Some of you have been, you're financially like burdened right now. It's like you're responsible for everything, and it's exhausting. It's tiring. You could be like taking care of yourself and then everybody around you, or it's like you have to take care of yourself, but you're also responsible of taking care of everybody, or you feel the responsibility. Like maybe you don't even have to, but you just feel responsible for taking care of everyone around you all the time. And it's you're constantly in this space of like depletion. It's hard to like build yourself up properly, take care of yourself properly when you're constantly exhausted and drained. When you constantly feel like people are taking from you and then backstabbing you at the same time. So some of you guys, the people you could be trying to provide for, look after, take care of, are like backstabbing you. And or they're using you. They're abusing your powers. They're abusing your gifts too. So again, with Ella Enchanted, she basically, it's like a Cinderella story, right? So Ella had that gift of obedience, and she would just like, she was very loyal. And that was in her nature, but also it just came with that gift / curse that was bestowed upon her, right? Where she just did what she was told to do. So some of you guys, that could be your thing, where you feel a duty of responsibility. Like a duty of loyalty, a duty of just taking care of and providing for others regardless of what they do to you or how they make you feel. And that is actually a gift of value, even though it could be a curse if it's not used correctly, or if you allow it to be taken advantage of. It can also be a blessing here. So it's also possible that somebody is seeing this blessing in you and they're wanting to kind of like uplift you or turn this cursed gift around and just uphold it on the status of it being a gift and not a curse at all. So this person's coming in with or this person's being ushered in, I should say, for a new beginning here. All right, so tell me about this marriage then. Why is this marriage card here? You do seem to be partnering up with somebody who's actually going to find value in you, for sure, in who you are and all that you do. Why is this marriage card here? Shoot. Okay, a card fell and I gotta find it. 16, 16, and 16, 17 could be significant for you guys. Also 272, 363, 383, 333. In terms of this marriage, I'm getting that you have prospects coming your way. If marriage is something that you're considering or you actually want, I do see suitors coming towards you, but you're really going to have to use your common sense and your logic in choosing like the right partner. Because even Ella, I think at one point, was that her? I don't really remember. But in Cinderella's story, actually, I'm not sure. I haven't watched it in a long time. But there's an energy or an element of you possibly like choosing the wrong person, picking the wrong person, and like the potential is there, and them further abusing your gifts, further using you, if you're not careful. But I see you being guarded against that and not allowing that to happen. Okay, let's just get the card out. Need to make sure I was shuffling correctly. Yo, I beat the crap out of these cards. Poor cards. And I'll keep using them. Why is this marriage card here? It smells like rubber is burning. The Queen of Cups. I was about to ask y'all if y'all could smell that, as if y'all here. All right, you're going to be entering into... So I see you with that Queen of Swords coming out before, and now the Queen of Cups. This is going to be somebody that, like, is a good choice, a good partner, a very good choice, actually. It's somebody you're going to be able to be soft with, somebody you're going to be able to be emotionally open and vulnerable with, somebody that is going to nurture you and allow you to nurture them. I also see you guys with unexpected income in the house, great fortune in the reverse here too, putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort in building and securing a stable foundation for yourselves and your children and their children. So I also see you guys being around for a long time, or planning to be around for a long time. So even taking care of your health so that you'll be able to see your children and your grandchildren grow up. Why is courthouse here? I'm hearing I make sacrifices. Okay, you're having to make a lot of sacrifices in order to make this work. It's not going to be easy. Tell me about courthouse. Oh my gosh. Oh, it didn't fall. You have the Devil in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Lovers here. Wow. Wow. Four of Wands. Okay. This is extreme confirmation here. This is a reading for somebody that is getting married. And it's not just anybody that's getting married. This is a reading for somebody who is getting married, and leaving a lot of their old life and habits and patterns behind them, starting fresh, starting completely new, not allowing toxicities to come in the way. This is not a marriage for show. This is what I'm getting. This is not to make people happy or to please anybody. There's a lot of hard work and effort going on behind the scenes to make this happen, to make it possible. The Lovers, the Three of Cups in reverse, and a Double reverse. You guys are going to be cutting. You'll know that you're approaching this season in your life when you're getting rid of a lot of like toxic family members and friends, scenarios out of your life. You'll know this is nearing you when you care more about the union, the partnership of you and this person versus gossip, what people have to say, and also pleasing them. This is the type of union or marriage where it's like we don't even have to do anything big or fancy or crazy. I'm seeing like you guys vlogging your experience, like videotaping it, catching it on video, but not having like a crazy big wedding at a crazy big venue or anything like that. Not inviting 1,000,001 people. This is like an intimate celebration here with the Lovers, the Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Devil card in the reverse. This is an intimate thing. So I was just talking shit at the beginning when I said some of you guys are going straight to the courthouse, but this is what I'm getting. Like you guys going to the courthouse, getting it done, making it official, and the money that people like invest in like these big weddings and blah 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 to appease family and friends, that's going into like buying a home, building a home, securing property or something like that. That's the energy that this is giving. Okay, so why is great fortune in the reverse? Why is great fortune in the reverse? Oh. No matter how much I try. We have the Empress here, but this card did fall on the floor, and again, I don't know if it's upright or in the reverse, so I'm putting it back and reshuffling. Why is great fortune in the reverse? Three, two, one. Why is great fortune in the reverse, please? Again, because this is not something that is being just handed to you. This is going to require a lot of work and effort. A lot of work and effort. It's going to take time. And I'm getting that you're going to have to constantly be putting work into building this. This is by choice though, so that's what it seems like. Somebody's choosing to go this route. Great fortune in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about this mature woman. What do I need to know about this mature woman? The Two of Pentacles. Why the Two of Pentacles? The Seven of Pentacles. It seems like you may end up having to be balancing a lot, juggling a lot. Oh gosh. And this is happening depending on the choices that you're making in regards to this situation here. Okay. I'm going to try to get to the nitty-gritty of this as best as possible. Especially because there's a lot of people that are like very heavily anti-marriage. And I can't say I blame you. Shit. A lot of marriages go to shit, right? And a lot of people enter them with terrible intentions, which is why that happens. So whoever this mature woman is here, I'm hearing lady of the house, lady of the home, is going to have a lot of responsibilities or a lot on her plate. Times where she's working and times where she's waiting. Some of you may end up getting bored. You could become a housewife, and you could also end up working from home. This could become boring to you. Oh my gosh. Why did I just hear you can't turn a hoe into a housewife? Maybe that's somebody's experience. Maybe they tried to make that happen. Or maybe you feel like you belong outside in the streets or something like that. Good for you if that's you. Shit, I know I don't. The streets is dangerous. But if you dangerous like that, you can handle it. Good for you. Just saying. I literally just heard that. Okay. Okay, so why is toil and labor here? I swear the table is right in front of me and the card's still fall on the floor. Why is toil and labor here? Pentacles. I'm trying to look at this from an optimistic standpoint. I really, really am. But it seems like if you give something up or sacrifice something to accept the gift, it has its prospects, yes. But I'm thinking about Michele Obama. Okay? This is no hate or no disrespect. I actually really appreciate her message because this is the kind of energy that I'm getting. Ooh, look at you. Ooh, look at you. Got me channeling Michele Obama energy. Okay, 737. If I'm channeling Michele Obama energy for you guys, you could be partnering up with a Michele Obama or a Barack Obama, okay? So this is giving power couple energy, okay? Movers and shakers here. So some of you guys may literally be having to sacrifice a portion of your happiness or satisfaction to help build up your partner. And in helping build up your partner, you're also going to be building up and uplifting yourself. So some of you that is literally your gift. What Ella Enchanted. The effect you have on people, what you can do for people is your gift. And I'm saying that it's going to be utilized in your partnership to help and aid your partner in some way. The problem that I'm seeing here is like, it can leave you feeling, because Michele did talk about this at some point. I don't remember exactly what she's saying, but for me to start channeling on her energy just like that, it's giving that same type of vibe where you are going to be like the one kind of like holding the fort down for someone. And you might get bored. You might start to feel drained, or like you're in a cycle or pattern, and like your creativity is running out or running dry or something like that. You might start to feel like you want to get out. You want to be free again. Some of you are going to start feeling like you want to be free. Please think carefully about whoever this is that you're going to marry or enter a relationship or connection with, because child, tell me about courtship. Where's courtship here? You might start to feel neglected in your connection too, or like nothing's happening for you, or like you got the short end of the stick and like you're constantly having to work, but no matter how much you work, it's not being valued. If you feel that way, that's not true. If you start feeling that way, know that it's not true. Everything that you do, all the actions that you're taking, the investments that you're making, like Your partner, whoever it is you're connected to, is actually going to value everything that you do for your relationship and your connection. I'm getting that it won't necessarily feel that way for you, though. You'll feel like you got the short end of the stick. Why is courtship here? This person's gonna, okay, so what's gonna happen is this person's gonna start sending you on trips or taking you on dates, or you guys are gonna start traveling, because some of you may end up being cooped up or stuck in the house, or just feeling bored, like you want to be free. And yeah, like you want to go outside and be outside. That doesn't mean stepping out of your relationship or connection, but I'm getting that, like, literally you're tired of being in the house, or tired of feeling alone or neglected. Yeah, the Three of Swords is starting to take its toll on you. Tell me about courtship here. Yeah, this person may literally just start sending you on trips. Like, every time something you start getting up, yeah, like, let me take some of that burden off of your shoulder. Let me alleviate your pain. Like, this is what I'm getting. 10 of Cups. Happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy home. That kind of energy is what's coming through, right? Somebody's just like, I'm getting that, like, you're not even going to be able to hide your dissatisfaction. So don't take it out on anybody, but more so, like, voice your frustrations. Like, I feel like you guys are going to just be feeling stagnated, or like, yeah. Great fortune in the reverse. It's a blessing, because great fortune is great fortune. But for it to come up in the reverse like that, I'm getting that it just feels like I'm supposed to be lucky, but why doesn't it feel like I'm lucky? I'm supposed to be blessed, but why doesn't it feel like I'm blessed? That's how it's going to start feeling. And I'm hearing the word bids. So you could even be making bids at your person, and it could feel like they're not receiving it or accepting it. I feel like that may not be true. It's not true. I just feel like, tell me about this house. What's going on in this house? You could end up working from home too. So it's like you're working from home, you're taking care of your family in the home. Everything is happening for you in the home. So your home could start to feel like a jail cell or a prison cell if you're not careful, because I'm getting like everything you do is going to be in the home here. Tell me about this house. Why is the house here? Yeah, the Four of Swords. You're going to get tired of this house real quick. Oh my gosh, you're going to be over it. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. In the house bored and I'm in the house bored. That's what I'm getting. So some of you guys, like, you're going to start planning something else and doing, you might start projects too. Just start doing shit in the house because you got nothing else to do except for sleep, rest, take care of what you got to take care of, and repeat. I'm also seeing like the home is supposed to be a resting place, and it will be until it starts to feel like, damn, I'm living here and dying here too. Like, what the hell? Five of Swords. Like, if you're not careful in this marriage and this connection, like, somebody's gonna be feeling real depleted. 333. Yeah. Tell me about distant horizons, please. Tell me about distant horizons. Why is distant horizons here? The Magician. Yeah, your partner is gonna make something happen. Yeah, you're gonna have your freedom too. You're not gonna be completely reliant on them or stuck on them or whatever the case is. There is a balance. There's a sweet spot here. You need to change your perspective. You'll be able to go out. You're not trapped. You won't be trapped. It might start to feel that way, and when it starts to feel that way, you need to honor your inner voice. I honor my inner voice. When you start to feel that way, understand that you have your freedom and you're still an individual, and an abundant one too. And you can go outside. You don't gotta stay stuck in a house. I'm seeing specifically travel to alleviate your burdens here. Wow. All right, so that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.